Thanks, David. I'm here at Real Sports Apparel. There's a great crowd outside in Maple Leaf Square anticipating tonight's action, but we're also keeping you involved on Twitter this evening. We're staying interactive in the Draft Night Chat, which will be hosted by Jay Satur of Raptors.com. All you have to do is use the hashtag RTZ to get involved and chat with some other fans. And tomorrow, our newest Raptor will be joining both Jay and Akil Augustine in a Google Plus Hangout. For more information on how you can get involved on that, check out Raptors.com. Now back to Twitter at Ryan J.H. Turvey. He's been very active today, dropping a lot of thoughts about the draft. There's a couple here from him. He says, Waiters is an interesting option for the Raptors. If Lillard is gone, I have a hunch it'll be Waiters, so point guard and center are solid. And he also says here, assuming the Raptors can't draft Barnes or Kid Gilchrist, is it better to draft a point guard of the future and add a needed small forward through trade? He's looking for your thoughts, guys.
All right, those are some good questions. Thank you so much, Kat. And those are some of the names that have been attached to the Raptors looking for that score. Let's start with Jeremy Lamb. Here's a guy who blew out as a freshman. Amazing stuff. Wins the championship at UConn, Leo. Brings a lot to the table. How do you like his game?
I like his game in that he's smooth. He's got good size at the two. But here's a player that has slipped a little bit in a lot of people's minds. Maybe a little too passive, not showing enough emotion when he's playing. Can he defend properly at his position? I like the smoothness, as I mentioned, and I think he does have potential to be a good NBA player, but there definitely are some question marks.
You know, and when you look at not only him, but a kid like Dion Waiters from Syracuse, I think a big challenge with him is, you know, being able to be a guy that can transition and be that combo guard in the NBA. He's not a true one, but he's got lightning quickness. He can get in the lane, create his own shot, and he's just one of those explosive young players that is an intriguing prospect. And his stock has risen, dropped dramatically in the last few days.
A guy that went from 20 to now people are talking 4.
So yeah. I think this is a guy that could be truly one of the sleepers in the draft.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a sleeper anymore. As Leo said, his stock keeps rising. And the thing about Waiters,
guy, though. Come on.
Jim Boeheim gave him some effusive praise. Says he's the most NBA-ready guard I've ever coached, Leo. That's huge.
And he doesn't talk that way. He normally, Jim Boeheim, does not gush about a player, so that tells you something right there.
Sherman Douglas, Lawrence Moan. I mean, he's had some good players come through there. That's unbelievable.
No, there's no doubt. And this is a guy, again, he's got that burst that you like. And the Raptors, from a Raptor perspective, they need someone that can break the defense down and get easy scoring chances. They've had real troubles with that in the last few years.
And you know what's funny? There was speculation. He left the combine in Chicago after day one. He said, enough's enough. I've got what I came here to achieve. And there's been a lot of speculation that a few teams maybe have promised him, if you're there at the board in a lottery, we will take you. So you can almost mark him down as a lottery pick for Dion Waiters out of Syracuse. All right, again, we are getting set for the NBA draft from Newark, New Jersey. So many good, young, talented players. Another name on the board, none other than Damian Lillard. Maybe the purest scorer available tonight. A closer look at the dynamic point guard out of Weber State. That's next right here on NBA TV Canada, as well as TSN 2.